Now, when it comes to Shiba Inu Coin, we know that this token is much bigger than any one project being built around it. In fact, this token is the entirety of the Shiba Inu Coin community put together, everything working in tandem. And the fact that this beautifully decentralized network even exists is incredible to begin with. But I want to focus in on this video, and I want to focus in on Shibarium and the burns that are going to be taking place. Because we've allowed the, I guess, hype and the excitement to settle down a little bit. Shibarium's been out for a couple weeks now. It's worked through its kinks, and we're seeing some of the transactions slow down as well. And we're also getting some transaction numbers when it comes to how much Shiba Inu Coin is going to be burned versus how much is going to be paid in priority fee in terms of bone, of course. So we're going to talk about these numbers, how you guys can find them and verify them for yourself. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. Let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2023 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a pro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. Now, look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks and crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks, and a $1 crypto trades getting each $5 in free crypto. If you guys want crypto exclusive exchanges where you can buy, sell, trade, short, leverage, all that good stuff, you get KuCoin and Binance down there. Now, KuCoin and Binance, they offer rewards for the more active traders. So the more you trade, the more you're going to earn. But please be aware, if you're holding on those exchanges, it's going to be considered a loan to those exchanges. If you want to mitigate the risk of holding on a centralized exchange and make it your asset, you need to be looking at holding on a cold storage or DeFi wallet. Guys, we have got some information. We're going to be going over it. And the first thing I want to say, okay, is that this information may not reflect what we see on an actual mainnet layer 2 blockchain. Therefore, what does that mean? That means right now, Shibarium is a testnet. Everything that transacts on it is free, and everything that transacts on it is going to be limited in value and so on because of the test bone that they have out there and all of that. Now, right now, as these transactions are flowing through, they're flowing through at a much slower pace than they were a couple of days ago, about a week ago, when a lot of the hype and excitement was taking place. So if we're looking at the Shibarium testnet, and you can do so, you can verify all these transactions for yourself and what's going on if you go to puppyscan.shib.io. Now, PuppyNet is the name of this testnet. So if you want to go out there and check this out, you absolutely can. But you've got a lot of transactions coming across 0.1 bone, 0.1 bone, 0.1 bone, 0.0001 bone, 0.2 bone, and so on. Now, we've got some good news and bad news along with this. The good news is we've got some transaction fees that we can see. And I don't know if it's necessarily bad news, but because all of these transactions are relatively the same, all of the fees are going to be relatively the same. So we don't necessarily know for sure if, let's say, 100 bone or 1,000 bone or 100,000 bone transaction were to take place, what the fee would be associated with that. How greatly would it rise? How greatly would it fall? Now, the interesting thing is, we get good, bad, and interesting, right? When it comes to the Shiba Inu Coin Layer 2 blockchain right now on PuppyScan, all of these fees are relatively the same. Some of them are varying, but all of them are relatively the same. So, if you look at 0.1 bone, the transaction fee is 0.0000. There's 4 zeros and a 315, and then like an additional 5 zeros, 147 bone transaction fee. Now the good news is, to make it simple, bone is trading at about $1 right now, so all of these are going to be in reference to $1, and it makes it a lot easier to think about. So when you hear 0.0000315 bone, that's basically $0.000315. So with the transaction fee relatively exactly the same across the board, we are looking at that being burned and paid to priority. So now we need to understand the difference in priority and the burn fees. So in order to do so, all you have to do is go check on the transaction details. Now the good news is it breaks the entire transaction down. So in this example, the value was 1/10 of a bone, or basically a dime. They were trading 10 cents worth of bone at that time. Now, like I say, this is making the assumption that, this is real-time data, it is accurate data, and it is also making the assumption that this may change on the mainnet. Now, how do we break down that transaction fee? Here's the part that I am a little bit discouraged by, okay? 0.0000315, 4 zeros and a 315, is dedicated to the priority fee. The entire transaction fee, the entire gas fee goes to the priority fee. The burn fee, the burn percentage, that base fee, 0, 0, 0, 0. I'm not even going to name all the zeros. It's 12 zeros, 147 of every transaction. So the assumption that we made a couple of weeks ago when I did that video where the base fee and the priority fee would be 50-50 split, and we were looking at roughly 1/3 of a cent on every transaction going to burns, that is absolutely incorrect. The Shiba Inu Coin community, looking at these numbers and assuming that these numbers are going to be used in the mainnet, 12 zeros and a 147 on these typical transactions here. And like I say, they may increase drastically. If this is a 10-cent transaction and you're looking at a $10,000 transaction, these fees might rise just, exponentially. But 12 zeros, the amount of transactions that would need to take place, because remember that assumption was that 0.0035 SHIB or cents would be going to burn SHIB or Shiba Inu Coin on every transaction. This is showing us that 12 zeros and 147 US dollars or bone would be going to burn Shiba Inu Coin on every transaction. This is so much lower than I had anticipated. Now, the good news is, if you're looking for a silver lining and don't want to be distraught by this data, the good news is that the Shibarium blockchain could essentially handle an unlimited amount of microtransactions. So if you're looking at bouncing back and forth 10 cent, 10 cent, 10 cent, 1 cent, 1 cent, 10 cent transactions all day long, it can absolutely take place because the fees are basically non-existent. The bad news is, instead of taking thousands of years for Shibarium to burn the supply of Shiba Inu Coin, it would take millions, if not billions, of years at this pace right here. I didn't have 1,000 years to wait. I certainly don't have 1 billion years to wait. I want to know what you guys think. Down in the comments below. These numbers are extremely low, but once again, I want to reiterate that all of this could change on the mainnet. So although things are a little dark right now, I absolutely hope that the sun breaks through and we burn even more Shiba Inu Coin than expected. Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below on these transaction fees. And of course, if that button right there is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. You guys got Claybro883 everywhere. 6 to 12 free stocks on Webull, KuCoin, and Binance, free Discord. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.